sites and campaign event.
And we are going to check in with all of them throughout the night. One caucus is already underway. It's the Satellite Caucus at Drake University.
Our Tommy Clark is there live, and Tommy, it actually started about a half hour ago.
It did, Stephen, Stacy. We are in the midst of it right now. You can see behind me here, this is the group. Bernie has definitely overwhelmingly taken over this caucus here. We counted about 43 people in the Bernie group, and if you look over here, they're using little markers throughout the field house for the groups. This is unique because this has really gotten underway before so many other caucuses across the state. You can see the media is everywhere, as well as they expected 143 people to show up. We got about half that. We got about 70 people at this precinct. I spoke with some people who say that it worked better with their schedule to do the Satellite Caucus, especially many Drake students who say it worked better because they had class during this time. You can see we got a good group here. We're definitely watching this play out, and it's very interesting to see, but so far so good for the Satellite Caucus. Everything going very smoothly. We're gonna continue to stay here and show you as it plays out, but for now, back to you guys.
Thank you, Tommy. Now, caucuses have been happening around the world today. This is video from the Satellite Caucus in Paris, France this afternoon. There were about 20 people packed into a small room, and as with the other caucuses, each of the candidates had their own section of the room.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. We're already receiving the results from some of the satellite caucuses being held around the world and around the country. These are the first and final alignment numbers right now. As you can see, first alignment numbers, Senator Amy Klobuchar did very well in the satellite caucuses, and also in the second alignment, Mayor Pete Buttigieg coming in second both times. This in the satellite caucuses. Once again, these numbers reflect the first and second choices of satellite caucus goers. That's pretty neat.
And now we want to check in with KCCI's Rhea Spigner.
We do. She's live at the Media Filing Center at the Iowa Event Center in downtown Des Moines. And Rhea, with 2 hours before caucus time, what's going on there?
And hello, hundreds of members of the media will be here at the Media Filing Center.
Well, great energy here, but something that we've just figured out or talked about is about the caucus app. We're going to get to that in just a second. Right now, I'm waiting and watching for the first alignment, as you said, and the final alignment numbers. But in the last couple of hours, Bloomberg reported issues with people using the caucus app. Now, this app is used for precinct leaders only, and we were seeing that there might be some issues with that. So in an effort of transparency, we caught Troy Price, who's the chairman of the Iowa Democratic Party, and here is what he had to say.
It's not a security problem. It's not a technology problem. It's just an issue of making sure that the folks get get access into the site.
So as we know that the issue is being settled, and also precinct leaders will have the ability to call in and give us that data. So I'll be here watching and waiting as that data comes in, again, for that first and final alignment throughout the day. Again, just energy here. We're waiting on history in the making. But for now, I'm live in the Media Filing Center. Rhea Spigner, KCCI 8 News, Iowa's news leader.
Thank you, Rhea. Maybe the caucus app is just overwhelmed because the Democrats are expecting record turnout tonight. So regular caucuses across Iowa should be very, very busy.
That's right. Eric Hansen is live at Des Moines Lincoln High School tonight to follow the action there. Eric?
Man, Stephen, Stacy, it has been a busy 24 hours here at the Roundhouse at Lincoln High School just south of downtown. 24 hours ago last night, Pete Buttigieg was rallying some of his supporters here in the Roundhouse just a couple of minutes ago. And actually, if you see off to the left, there have been some girls high school players here at the Lincoln High School. The Rail Splitters just wrapped up their practice. But in the meantime, while they were doing that, some of the supporters for Pete Buttigieg and Elizabeth Warren started showing up, and they are setting up for one of 3 caucus sites here at Lincoln High School. The 2 most important things that you need to know right now before tonight's caucus, before you head out the door. Number 1, verify where your caucus site is. Several of them have changed since 4 years ago. If you need to know where to go to thecaucuses.org. It has a searchable link. You just enter your home address and it'll get you there. Second, make sure you are physically in the room before 7 o'clock. If you're not at least in line before 7 p.m., you can actually be shut out of your caucus site. All of the sites should be opening around 6 o'clock tonight, so show up early because they are expecting some big crowds. As you see, there are already some supporters and some campaign precinct caucus workers, some campaign workers who are already showing up, getting ready for the big party here. The third thing is make sure you bring a pen. You're going to have to fill out those presidential preference cards tonight in person, so make sure you bring one. You might have to share it with your friends and neighbors. You sit around talking as the entire world watches what happens here in Iowa. At Lincoln High School, Eric Hansen, KCCI 8 News, Iowa's news leader.
Thank you, Eric. Now, Alex Sachs is also at a Democratic caucus site tonight.
She is. She's about 25 miles west of Des Moines in Adel. And Alex, please set the scene for us there.
Okay, so we are in Adel, the home of the Sweet Corn Festival. We are at ADM Middle School. So it is very calm right now. Volunteers are still kind of putting the final touches on things, but I want to set the scene for you. So this is where everybody's going to be checking in. Right next door is going to be registration. These are the only doors that people can walk through. You can see they've got the ropes up, and doors do open at 6, but come 7 o'clock, if you're not in line getting checked in or at registration, you can't participate. We're not the only ones here, though. In fact, the high school is connected, and over at the high school is Colfax Adel, where they're expecting maybe about 60 or more people to show up. And then the GOP caucus is going to be in the library of the high school. That's all going to be in this area. There's going to be a lot of people. It's going to be a packed parking lot. It is a very exciting night. Again, this is sort of the calm before the caucus storm, but we have a very special person with us. This is the temporary chair. We're going to be talking with him in a little bit, but I want to tell you, he has informed me that they are not going to be using the app. You're going to be calling it in tonight.
We're going to be calling it in because there was a little bit of trouble downloading the app.
Yep.
So we just decided avoid the problem and call it in.
So that's the plan here tonight. We'll be talking with him a lot more. This is his 25th year of chairing the caucuses. Back to you.
Well, as Alex just mentioned, even though President Trump has pretty much assured the nomination, the Iowa Republicans are caucusing tonight, too.
St. Francis Catholic Church in West Des Moines is set up for the Republicans tonight. KCCI's Ticia Muzinga is there. Ticia.
Steve and Stacey, good evening. We are live here at St. Francis Church in West Des Moines. Now, if you can see right behind me, there's not a lot of people here, but let me take a step to the side real quick and explain how things are going. There's expected to be a lot of people that are going to come tonight, but let me break down of what's expected to happen tonight. People will walk in through the doors. You've got to be registered as a Republican. If you are registered as a Democrat, you can make that change. All you got to do is just bring a valid ID and you should be taken care of. Also is included is a card that, caucus goers will be asked to provide, their preference. But before we got here, I want to mention that we did speak to Lara Trump, an exclusive interview. We talked about the impeachment trial. We talked about Nancy Pelosi. We talked about Joe Biden and so much more. So coming up at 6 o'clock, we will detail that conversation. But for now, I'm going to send it back to you guys.